Adam Eve might honestly have one of the darkest origins in all of Invincible. So after Eve defeats the horrifying failed experiments created from the same project that made her, she finally learns the truth. Not only were those monsters her siblings, they were made using her biological mother. And this whole thing gets even worse. The man behind the project, government agent Stephen Erickson, captures Eve alongside the scientist who created her, Dr. Elias Brandyworth, the only person who actually cared about her as a human being. That's when they take Eve into this hidden underground lab, and bro, she sees her mother, Polly, still alive, barely. Her body's hooked up to machines, brain damaged, forced to repeatedly give birth to failed superhuman experiments for years just so the government could recreate Adam Eve. At this point, Eve is completely horrified, and Brandyworth finally snaps. He attacks Erickson trying to free Eve and Polly, but Erickson just unloads bullets into them right in front of Eve. Brandyworth dies, Polly dies, and that is the moment Samantha Eve Wilkins completely loses control. See, Adam Eve normally has mental blocks stopping her from altering living beings, but extreme trauma breaks those limits. So suddenly her powers explode, pink energy everywhere. The entire lab starts shaking apart, and Eve looks directly at the agents and basically says, "You ruined my life." And she literally rewrites their minds, erasing their memories of her existence. And after all of that, after discovering her true origin, watching her real mother die, and watching the only scientist who loved her get murdered, she goes home expecting comfort, but instead her adoptive father just screams at her for missing her birthday. That panel is honestly heartbreaking because Eve just silently walks to her room, sits alone, and stares at a family photo before secretly changing it with her powers into the family she never got to have. Man, Invincible really knows how to make superhero origins feel absolutely tragic.